Hello and welcome to today's message. I am so excited to connect with each and every one of you because today we are going to explore a powerful mindset, one that can transform not only your financial situation but your entire life. The topic: prosperity consciousness and why prosperity conscious people are contrarians. Let's dive right in. What does it mean to have a prosperity consciousness? And why is it important to be a contrarian in today's world? Let me paint a picture for you. Look around. In society, most people are struggling. Most are dissatisfied with their lives. They feel stuck in routines that drain them, trapped in cycles of debt, poor health, unfulfilling jobs, and emotional dissatisfaction. We all know someone, maybe a family member or a friend, who seems to be living life on autopilot, surviving from day to day, but never really thriving. In fact, the majority of the population fits this description. But here's a reality check. It doesn't have to be this way. Unfortunately, most of the masses are sick, broke, and unhappy, merely eking out lives of quiet desperation. This might sound harsh, but it's true. Think about it. People get up every morning, go to a job they don't love, and follow the same old routine day in and day out. They do what they are told, conform to societal expectations, and never stop to question why things are the way they are. They follow the herd, drifting along with what's familiar and safe, not realizing that this very safety is what's keeping them in chains. Let me repeat that. Most people never stop to question why things are the way they are. Now, I want you to take a moment to reflect. Are you one of those people? Have you been living according to someone else's blueprint for life, rather than one you've designed for yourself? Here's where the shift happens. Here's where prosperity-conscious people rise above the noise and clutter. If you truly want to succeed in life, you must learn to think for yourself. You must develop a contrarian mindset because the truth is, most people are not thinking. They've been told what to think for so long that they've forgotten how to think for themselves. It sounds simple, right? Just think for yourself. But here's the kicker: thinking for yourself is one of the hardest things to do in a world that constantly tells you what to believe, how to live, and what success should look like. But here's the good news. Contrarians win. Contrarians are the people who don't follow the crowd. They dare to stand out. They dare to ask tough questions. They dare to challenge the status quo. And because of that, they see opportunities that others miss. They unlock wealth, health, and happiness in ways that the average person can't even imagine. Take a look at history. Who are the people who have made the most significant impacts on our world? People like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, or even Oprah Winfrey. What do they all have in common? They are contrarians. They saw the world differently. When everyone was saying, "That's not possible," they said, "Why not?" They weren't satisfied with following the herd. They questioned the mainstream narrative. And because of that, they created innovations, businesses, and movements that transformed not just their lives but the entire world. Think about Bill Gates. He didn't become a billionaire by doing what everyone else was doing. He didn't achieve prosperity by following the same worn-out paths that most people walk. Gates had the ability to discern, to see opportunities that others couldn't see. His wealth didn't come from luck, it came from his ability to think critically and differently. Prosperity-conscious people know this: to succeed, you must see what others can't see. But there's a deeper point here. The reason most people are living lives of desperation is that they don't know how to discern. They are fed information by the media, by their peers, by their environment, and they accept it without question. Most people are living in a mental fog, unable to distinguish truth from illusion, opportunities from distractions. The key to prosperity, then, lies in discernment. And to develop this discernment, you need to learn to think critically. You need to become a contrarian thinker. Let me break that down. Being a contrarian doesn't mean you disagree with everything just for the sake of it. It doesn't mean you become a rebel without a cause. No, it means you take a step back and ask the right questions. Why do people believe what they believe? Why do they make the decisions they make? Why does society function the way it does? When you start asking these questions, do you notice something? The masses are often wrong. That's right. The crowd is usually mistaken because they are operating on autopilot, following patterns that have been ingrained in them since childhood. Think about it in terms of wealth. Most people think that in order to make money, you need to work hard, save up, and retire after 40 years. But is that the only way? Of course not. Many wealthy people became rich by doing the exact opposite, by leveraging their time, creating passive income streams, and investing in assets that work for them. Here's another example. The average person believes in playing it safe. Get a steady job, stick to it, save what you can, and avoid risks. But prosperity-conscious people understand that true wealth comes from taking calculated risks. They invest in themselves, in their education, in their businesses, and in opportunities that others are too scared to touch. They know that fortune favors the bold. Now, I'm not saying you should throw caution to the wind and take reckless chances. But if you want to create a life of prosperity, you must be willing to take risks that others won't. You must be willing to think differently. So, how do you start thinking like a contrarian? How do you develop this prosperity mindset? 1. Question everything. Don't take things at face value. Analyze what you're told. Whether it's financial advice, health information, or life choices, ask yourself, is this really true? Does this align with my goals and values? 2. Seek out new perspectives. Don't surround yourself with people who think just like you. Engage with people who challenge your ideas. Read books, listen to podcasts, and watch videos that force you to expand your thinking. 3. Embrace failure. The path to success is often paved with mistakes. But here's the difference: prosperity-conscious people learn from their failures, while the average person gives up at the first sign of struggle. 4. Invest in yourself. The best investment you can make is in your own growth. Whether it's learning new skills, improving your health, or cultivating your mindset, always be working to become a better version of yourself. 5. Surround yourself with winners. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you want to think like a contrarian, hang out with other contrarians, people who challenge conventional wisdom and strive for greatness. As we wrap up today's message, I want to leave you with this powerful truth: prosperity is not a destination, but a mindset. It's not about how much money you have in the bank. It's about how you think, how you approach life, and how you make decisions. If you want to break free from the herd, if you want to live a life of abundance, health, and happiness, then it's time to start thinking like a contrarian. Be bold. Be different. And above all, be true to yourself. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this message sparks a transformation in how you approach your life. If you found value in today's message, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's continue this journey to prosperity together, and remember, the universe can only do for you what can be done through you.